My relationship with computers goes back a long way. My stepfather worked for IBM, Big Blue, so computers were not some mysterious mythical things to my family. My first computer was an Apple III. I got it for next to nothing, and I had 2 programs on big old floppy disks, and the only thing I was ever able to get it to do was get these green horses to gallop on the screen. I went to a computer store and asked if they had any software for it. The gal asked me if I owned a boat and some rope. The next computer I owned was a Packard Bell with a 120 megahertz Pentium processor. It was the first computer that I ever worked on. I upped it from 4 megabytes of memory, to a whopping 16 megabytes of memory. I changed out my 33 6 kilobyte per second modem to a 56K. And then I met the guy who changed my life. Duke Nukem.
Come get some.
The first time I played, I was hooked. What followed was a trip down the rabbit hole. As the games got better, the technology to play them was a moving target. I bought more than one computer just to be able to play a certain game. I was seeing this gal in Canada, and being a computer enthusiast, I asked her what kind of computer she owned, and she told me her dad built it. Well, I liked her dad, no disrespect, but he wasn't exactly Steve Wozniak, and, he farmed minnows for a living. So anyway, I went down another rabbit hole building high-end gaming systems, mostly for myself, but I occasionally sold one. There were a bunch of us who shared the love of computer gaming, so I started renting a building from our Park and Rec department, and we all haul our stuff down there and play games against each other over a local area network. Broadband was just coming into common use, and this was how we could play against each other in games where a dial-up connection just wouldn't do. Then I had a local business ask me if I could make them a computer, and I started making workstations. Word got around, I guess, and eventually I had 3 or 4 companies that I was building computers for. So why am I telling you all this? Well, this is my current computer, and I use it for pretty much video editing, and it's just under 2 years old. It's a Dell, and it's the first computer that I bought in about 2 decades. It's also the biggest piece of crap on the planet. It is the very last thing that I will ever buy that says Dell on it. It was supposed to be the flagship of their line. The card reader quit working right after the warranty was up. It locks up during file transfers, and I'm still suspicious that it was responsible for me losing a bunch of video. It's slow, chock full of Dell crap that has been incorporated into Windows. This is the last computer I built for myself. It was a high-end gaming computer in its day, but it's woefully out of date until now. Unlike the Dell, it still functions flawlessly. It must be the guy that built it and the parts that he used. But anyway, I'm going to be doing a series of videos where I will be rebuilding this old gamer with contemporary components and everything that I can still use in the old case. So I guess we'll see if I still got game. This is Time Rider, and I'll leave the light on for you.